Hello, good day. You know me. You know me now. Must I mention my name every now and then? Well, I love mentioning that name, even though we'll talk that one later. My name is Prince Yemi Kasali, and I'm here to talk about something important and crucial. And you all have been like, what's the difference? I'm confused. What's this? What's that? Now, we'll be talking about something in this crypto space. Oh, is it crypto space? Don't mind me. The word crypto. We're making use of uTrading. We are trading crypto, fine, but making use of uTrading, there are some crucial things we need to understand, and it is an FAQ, frequent asked questions. Okay, it seems I'm getting the English now. Sometimes I keep wondering if it is frequent asked question or frequent question asked. Is it FAQ or FQA? Okay, back to it. I think you know me. So if you know me, you know how I do my thing. So you don't get bored. Okay, my name is Prince Yemi Kasali. Today we'll be talking about manual trade and automated trade. And let's go to trade and not really this trade this time around. I'll be going into automated and manual trade. What is the difference? What's the difference? Automated and manual trade, what's the difference? And people keep asking me, which one do I go for? Well, I don't know what you want to go for. I can't say what you should go for, but what I know is that I do manual trades, okay? I do that for my own selfish interest. And you can also do auto trade for your own selfish interest. Now, what's the difference between the two? Automated trade simply means that when you're trading automatedly, you're telling the robot to trade for you by itself, for itself. Anyhow, it loves to trade. Okay, so you can choose either sports automated trades or futures automated trades. So that's what it's all about. So all you just need to do is to click on it and choose. Probably you're having up to $500 in your accounts. You're having up to $500 if you're having 1,000, 2,000, 4,000, 8,000, and so on. Then you tell the system, okay, this is I want you to trade for me for 15 days. I want you to trade for me for 30 days, for 90 days. But it's not always good to do 15 days because, for example, right now there is hot seat. The coins are very bad, and that might be what happens within that just 15 days, and you might feel like the trade is not good for you. While you can also trade for 30 days, you can also trade for 90 days. So it's always least better for you to trade for 30 days, but it is good to trade for 90 days. But the problem is this: no matter what you feel, don't do any additional trade. Please let the system trade. Don't add another trade because it has been calculated that you have $500. So the system will trade according to $500 for you. So if you had any more trades, you'll be endangering that trade. So that's that. Then we have futures also. So just do your settings and you do your launching. And I think there are more settings that you can do. Okay. You might decide, this is what I love most. Or you can decide if you just want the system to trade the long side of the trade. And you can decide if you just want the short side trade, which is going to be very stupid. Sorry, it's going to be unreasonable. If you're doing that at this time. The reason why I said this is because we feel we are on a bull run. I use the word feel because I'm not always certain of what we are, but from experience, we are in bull run. What I'm trying to say is, I don't even know whether we are already in bull run or whether we are still going to bull run, but it doesn't matter what people say. I know that the coin BTC or Bitcoin is going to go more than 75,000. So that simply means we've not gotten to the climax. Why did I say that? It's because it went down 4 years ago at probably 70. I've forgotten, but I know it's about 72,000, and which is currently around. So it must go more than that now. Now, wish it must go. So, but you can also decide to be trading long and short. That means any particular trade you like shoes. So those are the things you can do. Oh, so those are the things you can do. Then you launch. Manual trades. The word manual trades, most of us don't really understand it. The complaint is confusing us. I serious. Like they are confusing us. There's something they did which I don't like. Is because that only thing is calling this thing manual. Because it's confusion. Because a layman hears manual and feel like I'm going to be trading by myself for myself every time. So that's where the confusion is. But I'm not blaming the company. No. The company understand grammar such a way that they understand that what we see as automated, because a company will just do this manual and call it automated trading, and which they are very correct. They are what? They are very correct because it is automated. But because they get better automated, so they can rubbish the automated that you are used to and call it manual. But now, that is unfair, especially to English. It's unfair. You should have called it semi-automated or semi-manual or advanced manual. Okay, what I'm really trying to say here is the manual doesn't have to be you coming to pick your trades every now and then. You can decide to do that by putting your coins in single, like just I get this signal, trade them for me. After you drop, not do anything again because I know they show off any other thing. You understand? But you can decide to tell the robot to keep trading it for you. And inside this, what we called manual, you can also choose what we called auto single. Auto single is a system that helps you check the direction of a coin and check when the coin seems to go on that direction. I want to believe this is based on a particular indicator. Come on now, stop now. My own boilers no they do kokokoro now. Why are they disturbing? Okay, back to business. Just wondering if my boilers have started making noise. Okay, now don't mind me, don't mind me, don't mind me. I try to entertain. Okay, now so if you had that, it is not. I mean, I'm not the one. It is some uh, coming to check my own beautiful ones that I put inside my cage. So auto single, yeah, back. Auto single simply means that it will check the direction of the coin and probably it is trading on a particular indicator. So when that indicator launches, it launches the coin for you. So it checks whether it is on a positive direction or negative direction, and it waits for the trade to really give signal that okay, this trade is meant to go this way. But one issue about trade, okay, I want to see if okay, you can see this is waiting for direction, is waiting for direction, is waiting for direction. So it simply means it's going to wait till that indicator. I believe it's an indicator. They didn't tell us. We don't even know who to talk to. Although they have their customer care service that is sound, but the faces behind it don't even come up. So yeah, and that is normal in the crypto space. So, and we don't have anything to get scared of. We don't even need their faces because our money is in our hands. Our money is trading for us in our Binance or whatever exchanger you're using. So, now, what am I saying is this. It chooses the direction, although indicators, when they choose, they can still go the other way and then come back and take their strength. So, in a nutshell, this can also determine when you'll be trading a coin by itself. So it is automated. And when you put it in cycle, it will trade for you. And when it sells, it trade again when it feels there is a signal. And you can also put it in long, short, and also edge. Long simply means it will be trading in uptrend direction. In this long, it will not wait for any signal. Immediately it sells, it buys again. It sells, it buys again. It sells, it buys again. It has its positive and it has its negative. Now, then when you do short, when you're doing short, that simply means it only trades short for you. It will keep buying and, then auto edging also. We have auto edging means it will be buying the two for you at the same time. So both the buy and the sell at the same time. So that's on that. Now, what am I trying to say here is this. It is an automated system also because it can keep just selling and buying for you, and it can also get signals for you. You understand? But the major difference between this is number one, here you have to pick the coins you want. Here you have to pick the coins you want. You have to pick your favorite coin. So you must be technical about this. You must be very sure of the coin you're picking. So I'm starting the difference now. The difference is here you have to pick the coin you want. For example, I want to be trading BTC. So it will stay on that BTC till I stop it by putting it back to single so that when it finishes that particular trade, it doesn't buy again for me. You understand? So that is that. It stays on that coin, BTC, and keep trading till you come and change it. You understand? But in automated, it doesn't stay on any coin. All the coins are on single. It only checks it checks a coin for you that is ready for trade. So what does that mean? It simply means the difference now is this. It simply means here, for example, I want to be trading 5 coins. I want to be trading 5 coins. And I choose my 5 coins. All my 5 coins might be waiting for direction because the indicator that the system used to pick the trade, to pick the coin, to that signifies the system to start trading, has not really materialized. So you will be waiting for it. So it can wait for it for a day. It might wait for it for 6 months. Sorry, 6 hours. It can wait for it for 6 hours. It can wait for it for 24 hours. It can wait for 12 hours. It can wait for 2 days until, there are days where coins are like this. Coins moves like this. So when it moves on a kind of straight line, it doesn't really initiate any trades because there is no signal. But when the coin is going this way, there's always going to be an indicator that would like, okay, let's go. When it's going this way also down, there's always going to be an indicator. But at this particular time, there will be days, even 3 days, that coins will be at this time, at this, and it will not be picking. And I used to tell people, because some people were like, oh, my coin is not peaking for a day or two now. I said, well, when there is no signal, why should it peak? You understand? So that might be a kind of negative approach, a disadvantage for you. While in the signal, because we have more than 120 coins, so there should be one that would move, even if most coins are on a straight line kind of trend. There's going to be 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 coins that would at least make some movement. So that means in the signal, you will always see a trade. You always see something to trade. You understand? While in, what do we call it? In a manual trade, when you have picked your coins, you might not be trading. You might not be trading. Do you understand? For some while. So the rate at which the profit comes might differ. Do you understand? Because sometimes the system will just be static. And another thing that goes along with that is that sometimes your coin might not be very, very active. Like the coins you're picking might be slow in, going up or coming down. While in the signal, in the automated, the system will mostly pick active coins for you that it feels will drop on time. Are we getting it? Go go and come back, go over. I'm only saying go over this again. I'm saying it often, so I might not be like, in most presenters, I call them presenters. I'm a teacher and I just teach. A presenter would put format, write it down, put it on the screen for you. Now you sabi for where they train us. Teacher go just teach, now you go jot. So come back and jot. Now, before I forget what I should say, let me get back to business. Now, that's that. But there is also a kind of disadvantage attached to that because most coins that always give, what do we call it, that are always active like that are sometimes shit coins. You understand? So, I mean, high volatility coins. So, you might probably get into high volatility coins in your automated trade that might not close on time and might put you in a serious dip. But in your own manual, you are the one that is going to choose your coins. So if you are now choosing a coin that is not that is very active and giving you a mess, it is your problem. You brought your coin by yourself. You understand? For example, if you look at people that are trading automated system, you see all those high volatility coins in your trade. But people that are trading manual, because I don't even know those coins, I didn't study them. I'm not the kind of person that is always looking for everything. I just get the concept behind things and just choose my thing. Even when I'm wrong, I find it difficult to shift sometimes. But my wife knows me. When we debate on some things like, why are you doing this? I say, Otibo, that means it is over. Just leave me. It's a way of telling you that is how I want to be and forget, leave me alone. So I am not the kind of person that runs after, oh, this coin is making waves now, is doing this, is doing that. Because I know that a coin that is making serious waves is telling us that it's going to make a serious dip. So if I am ready for the real trend, the real movement, am I ready for the disadvantage of that movement? So because whatever goes up comes down in crypto, whatever comes down goes up in the crypto world. You understand? So when it really goes down, do I want to face it? Can I face it? So those are the things I should be asking myself. Now, coming back to business, all these are not the major reason why I don't trade automated, but the major reason why I don't trade automated is this, and it's just my own special way of saying things. Now, the manual trade that we are telling you will tell you this, and listen properly here, and try and rewind. If you have a rewind button to get this place well, if you don't have, just push that. What do they call that thing with a go? You go like this. Come on, I don't understand the English. Okay, just try and take it back and go through it again. We used to rewind those days now. Why are we? What should we be using for this one? Throwback. Oh, yes, English. Throwback. Throwback. Is this throwback? I think it is when we are watching pictures that we are strolling back. Stroll back inside video, Jerry. Stroll back. I get this. Now, what am I saying is this? If you trade in manual, we advise you, if you have $100, your entire trade should be $200. You know what it means? You're trading 2x of your capital. You can trade 3x of your capital at your own risk. At your own risk. You can trade 4x of your capital at your own risk. 4x of your capital. You can even okay. Hey, not be me talk more. 5x of your capital at your own risk. The implication here, you get liquidated when the coin goes 50% deep on you. Okay? Here, you get liquidated when the coin goes 33.3% on you. Here, you get liquidated when the coin goes 25% on you. Here, you get liquidated when the coin goes 20% on you. Now, if you're trading 10 coins, 50 coins, 100 coins, and so on, It simply means it's going to do it on an average. That means when you calculate everything and you divide by the numbers of coins that you're trading, that is when you get liquidated. You understand? And you can just trade your capital. So what am I insinuating here is this manual strategy that we are talking about does not involve the leverage. It does not involve the leverage. That means here it does not involve this leverage. It does not involve the leverage. You understand? It does not involve the leverage. It does not involve the leverage. It's simply what you are trading. And if you go and check my leverage training, oh God, English, which you should show. Oh God. And even if na Yoruba self, one go still dey fire. No Yoruba, I know here. English, I no understand. I beg you. Make you understand wetin we dey do, sha. Okay. which which we should do. What am I saying, Jare? Which we should what? Okay, 20x, 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 20x. Okay, what I'm saying is this. I've forgotten what I wanted to say, but let's continue with what I think I should say. Okay, 20x. What I'm trying to say is if you have that $100 and we've talked about it, and the best one that we advise you, the highest risk we advise you is to go for 2x of your capital. So you're trading 200. So it's only going to get liquidated when you get 50% dip. So with this, you can now decide how many coins do I want to trade. You can decide to trade 4 coins, $50 each. You can decide to trade 3 coins. How many? We divide this by 3. I think it's about 70 something dollars each. Then you can also decide to trade, what do we call it? 2 coins, $100 each. Depends on you. The parameters also is another training which you should have gone through by now. So all those are, but where I'm going is this. Now, $100 each, or let's even $100 each. It's easy to calculate. So what does it mean if you're on 20x? It simply means that if you've decided that you are trading $100 and you're on 20x, it simply means the system at that time would only take how many? 100 divided by 20. 100 divided by 20. Come on. 100 divided by 20. So the system will only deduct $5 from your trade and trade for you. So that simply means when this trade goes out, you'll still be seeing $95 in your trade. So if there is an emergency, apart from emergency is the psychological thing that you still see $95, you still feel like, yes, I'm trading, I'm good. Although the mathematics simply means that when the trade keeps going down, it keeps getting the multiple of these $5. For example, this particular trade of $5, assuming your entire money that you put into the system is $5, you get liquidated at 5% dip. You understand? The $5 will finish. So that simply means that if this coin goes 10% dip, another $5 will be deducted from the $95. You'll be having $90. When it goes another 5% dip, you see it keeps going like that way till it gets to 50% and you get liquidated if it ever gets there. We don't wish it gets there and we don't feel it's going to ever get there. But that doesn't mean some coins don't get there if you choose your shit coins because you had that is doing 100%, whatever. So now back to the business. What I'm saying is it will only take $5 out of your capital. Isn't that true? Now, assuming you're trading 50x, you've decided that $100 is what you want to trade and you're trading 50x. So it will only take $2 out of your capital. So that simply means you will now be seeing some things at the back of your back end. And if you're trading 50x, 50x, that simply means when are you going to get liquidated? You get liquidated at probably 1 or 2, I think 2%. You get liquidated at 2%. So for every 2% dip, you'll be seeing $2 withdrawn from your capital. So what does this simply means? In this manual set of trading, much of your real money is not going into the trade. So assuming today there is an emergency, I want to withdraw money, I can quickly go back to the system. You understand? I can quickly go back to the system and withdraw my money and accept that loss that is there if it is not too much, especially when coins are not that heavy. But in the automated trading, the reason why I don't do automated trading is this. In the automated trading, it is going to trade a multiple of your amount. For example, you want to trade 5 coins. You have $500. It's going to trade 5 coins. So that simply means it's going to trade $100 per coin. So the system is going to be trading 2x for you. 2x for you. So if the first buy of this coin is going to be $10, that means the first buy, their first setting, it depends on the amount of time they want to buy each coin, depending on the settings and the trend the system feels we have presently. If it's going to buy $10 for you, $5 out of the $10 is deducted from your own money. So if it goes deep again and buy $20, it's going to trade 2x. So another $10 will be deducted from your money. But let's make it in a simple form. Assuming you're trading $100, the system bought a coin of $100 for you. So $50 out of your coin is from you because it's trading 2x of what he wants to buy. So, sorry, 2x of what he wants to buy. So, assuming it's trading, no, I'm not getting it. You want to trade $100 for you. So 2x of $100 is what it will trade. So that simply means the whole entire $100 is in the trade. That's what it means. So you cannot see any emergency and go and withdraw. You will get liquidated or you will lose a lot of money depending on the dip. You understand? So you have to wait for the trades to finish before you can withdraw. Any emergency, you have to wait. Because if out of this $100, the system decided to trade $50. So the first start, it's trading 2x. So it will trade $200. But they says the first trade is going to be $50. $25 out of the trade is going to be from you. So what am I trying to say is this? What the automated system is trading, much of your capital is going to be in the trade than our own settings of manual settings. And the advantage and the disadvantage, it will give you the same profit if you set the same profit and if you have the same parameters. But the only thing is here, much of your capital is in the system, while the other one, less of your capital is in the system. So, and that is a disadvantage on my own side, the way I think. You understand? So, but it also has more advantages, like you cannot go out of trade. There's always going to be a coin that is ready to trade. But if you are putting on a manual settings, the system has to wait for your own coin signal. Instead of just looking for the next available signal, it will look for your own coin's signal. Are you getting it? And at the same time, there's also disadvantage in that, because while doing that, there's going to be some shit coins that it might probably peak and the game turns around, because no matter what you say, indicators are not always right. So technical analysis are not always right. Technical analysis people hate this. But that's the bitter truth, because with their technical analysis, we are still in the deep right now. BTC went this deep. They know that it is normal for the BTC to go this deep, but they never knew when. So, and we also know that there is never going to be a strong dip, and we don't want to know when. The most important thing for us is to trade safe. And that is why we love this robot called uTrading. So thank you very much. I don't know if I'm able to, make this reasonable. So what I would advise now is you watch 3 times. Don't mind me, the screensaver went on me and it stopped the video. So what I'm advising you to do is to watch 3 times, probably. Drop your questions in the comment section, and probably I can answer them. And if not, I can also do another video on it. So like I said, I don't think I have much to say on uTrading again, although I'll be doing presentations often now, talking about members' presentation where you can ask our questions, and I'll also be doing prospect presentations so that you understand a lot of things concerning this crypto of a thing, especially in the mathematical side. I'm not a technical person, and I choose not to. It's not like I have gone through a lot of trainings on technical analysis, but I just don't like gambling. I love maths than gambling, you understand? So that's why I choose it, because no matter your technical analysis and your fundamental analysis, stuff will happen. So why am I disturbing myself on something that is not 100% and will take my time? It takes a lot of time to do technical analysis. And that is the reason why technical analysis guys hate what I'm doing right now, because condemning that kind of effort is unfair, to be sincere. And I pity you. Sorry, I beg. No vex, brother. No vex. No vex. No vex. No vex. Sorry. I didn't want to do this intentionally. But the reason why I'm saying this is because some guys are out there and we are scaring them away from crypto trading just because they can't also give it. I give kudos to people who do technical analysis, and I'm not saying it's totally shit. That's not what I'm saying. And I give kudos to them. So I keep wondering, with all my knowledge and everything, and after going through the technical analysis classes, I still don't see reasons why to be a technical analysis person. And I think one of the major reasons is because it is not it is not it's not a guarantee. You understand? And technical analysis guy, the way they do confusion, I'm sorry people, my bros. The confusion is this: they will tell you resistance and support. Okay, if it does not do this at this, it's going to this. If it does this at this, it's going to this. Hey, how do we know that it's going to? Why don't you tell us it's going to this straight? If you really can't, analyze. What all they do is analyze, and they will say it will go to this. So what I'm trying to say is, they can't predict the movement of the coin. They can only how do I do this? English is my issue. I don't want to use, I want to be sure. What I'm really trying to say is, it's a normal thing. Support resistance. It will go to this or go to this, whatever. Let's meet on the quantitative side of it. But if you're a very good technical analysis person, it is good to add this quantum system to it, such that it relieves you and save you from using stop loss. Because what technical analysis people does is, when they do the prediction that it's likely going back to this and it doesn't go back to it, you do your stop loss so that you don't lose much. But here in quantitative class, we don't use stop loss. We trade safe. We trade a new form of sport. You trade sport inside futures. You do your maths, your futures maths, your sports maths inside futures. That's what we are just doing, and it's awesome. And we thank God for what we are earning. A technical analysis person can tell you he earns more than that, and which is good and which is true. But they will not tell us how much they are losing, because at the long run, you realize that they are not making profits. Because whatever they had made, they will still vomit it with, you know, a wrong trade. And there's no wrong trade. It's just that they didn't prepare for the trade. You understand? So I'm only saying this so that you don't have to disturb yourself about the technical class, because I know the major reason why most of us are not trading crypto is because we can't do the technical side. If I am not doing it, I know a lot of you will not be able to do it, even if you try it. So I'm only telling you in essence that you don't have to worry about this. Just do your maths. It's about maths this time around. It's quantitative analysis, and we've started this in our days. We started it in primary school. I said in our days as if I'm that old. Okay, we were doing it in primary school then. We call it quantitative analysis. And I think they call it something aptitude now, quantitative aptitude or something. So it's just maths, reasoning. Okay, we do this, we had this equals to this, and so on. So thank you very much. God bless you. And stay safe. Thanks.